How to create an onboarding workflow. From the main menu, click on Employees and select Onboarding from the drop-down. Here, click on the green tab labeled Create Onboarding Workflow. Onboarding workflows are created by employment type. Select an employment type from the drop-down and proceed to create the workflow. On the resultant page, you will determine the information that the employee needs to submit during onboarding. This information is separated into different sections. On the right side of the page, select the sections that you need to build your workflow. To enable allocation of assets during the onboarding, ensure you select assets from the list of sections. Select the personal details that you want the employee to submit. The statutory details are mandatory. Select the payment details that you want the employee to submit. Add a list of documents that you want the employee to provide. Next of kin is mandatory. Emergency contact is mandatory. Allocating assets is mandatory since this was checked on the list of sections. Once done, proceed to save. Once you're done creating the self-onboarding workflow, you can edit it by clicking on the three dots at the far right of the record and selecting Update. Now that you have the self-onboarding workflow, you can proceed to send out the self-onboarding link to the employee. From the Employees drop-down, select Employees, click on Add Employee, and select Send Invite Link. Here, proceed to select the employment type. Enter the employee's first name, last name, their email address, and date of employment. Once done, click on Send Invite Link. The employee will receive the self-onboarding link on their email. If you're onboarding several employees at once, you can make use of the bulk import option on the right side of the page. Once you've sent out the invites, you can track the progress under Onboarding, Onboarding Status. Here, you can remind the employee to resume the onboarding if it has stalled. Click on the three dots and select Send Reminder. You can also delete the onboarding if it is no longer applicable. Once the employee has submitted all the details, the onboarding will be marked as completed and the employee will show up under Employees Pending. From here, you can proceed to activate the employees.